You won't believe this news. President Donald Trump this morning confirmed the United States will build a crypto reserve and it will include XRP, Cardano, Solana, Bitcoin, and Ethereum and other altcoins. This is massive news. I'll give you the details. Let's get into it. Hey everybody, welcome into the Thinking Crypto podcast, your home for cryptocurrency news and interviews. I'm your host, Tony Edward. On your way in, please hit that subscribe button as well as the thumbs up button and leave a comment below. If you're listening on a podcast platform such as Spotify or Apple, please leave a 5-star rating and review. Folks, we got breaking news, and that is President Donald Trump posted on Truth Social that a U.S. crypto reserve will elevate this critical industry after years of corrupt attacks by the Biden administration, which is why my executive order on digital assets directed by the Presidential Working Group to move forward on a crypto strategic reserve that includes XRP, Solana, and Cardano. He highlighted ADA. He didn't say Cardano in full, but you guys know ADA is the native token on Cardano. He says, I will make sure the United States is the crypto capital of the world. We are making America great again. Now, he followed up that post by saying, and obviously Bitcoin and Ethereum as other valuable cryptocurrencies will be at the heart of the reserve. I also love Bitcoin and Ethereum. Guys, needless to say, this is incredibly bullish news. I hope you are listening to what I've been saying all along for many years, and that this technology is the next layer on top of the internet. It's here to stay. And these tokens grease the blockchain networks, and you have the ability to hold them directly. You front ran the banks and financial institutions, and that was the first time in history that retail was able to do that. But of course, you had to pay attention. You had to do your research. You had to bypass the FUD and the sensationalized headlines and look at the details and understand what's happening here. This is the next layer on top of the internet, which is going to change the way we move money and value and payments, and in addition to how we transact with each other, guys. This is the future. The global economy and the markets will run on blockchain, and it will be a multi-chain world. Now, many people were calling out how, Trump led with XRP, Solana, and ADA, and he didn't include Bitcoin and Ethereum, but we know he's bullish on both. World Liberty Financial has been buying a ton of Ethereum, but he's pro-crypto, and obviously he has positioned pro-crypto people throughout the government. Guys, the paradigm shift continues, and we are seeing capitulation on all fronts. TradFi, Wall Street, all the banks, governments, and it's happening globally. It's incredible. Now, here's what White House crypto czar David Sachs had to say. He tweeted out, President Trump has announced a crypto strategic reserve consisting of Bitcoin and other top cryptocurrencies. This is consistent with his week 1 executive order 14178. President Trump is keeping his promise to make the U.S. the crypto capital of the world. More to come at the summit. Now, many of you know the White House Crypto Summit, the first ever, will be this coming week on Friday, March 7th. So big things are happening here. And Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse weighed in on this news, saying, as I've said before, the crypto industry will achieve our goals and beyond if we work together. Appreciate the crypto president Donald Trump's vision of a government digital asset reserve representative of the industry. Maximalism is the enemy of the industry's progress. Glad to see the president of the United States recognizing we live in a multi-chain world, and we're finally moving past Bill Hinman and the Biden administration's SEC's very broken thinking. I will certainly continue to champion this while in Washington at the end of the week. So it sounds like he's going to be at the summit that's going to be on Friday. Guys, things are moving in the right direction here. As I've often stated, have a macro view. This technology is here to stay, but we got to go through the market volatility. Markets move in cycles. And obviously, this news is sending the markets bonkers. Bitcoin is pumping. It is over $93,000 at the time of recording. Look at XRP's chart. Big, massive green candle, currently at $2.84. So we're seeing that bounce. We've been talking about how we've been oversold, right? The Bitcoin chart being oversold, and that we will see a bounce. So here it is, a strong macro white swan announcement that is sending the markets in the opposite direction. Now, of course, you got Bitcoin maxis losing their minds. And guys, I actually feel bad for them because I think a lot of them are going to have mental breakdowns. These guys treat Bitcoin like a religion versus, hey, this is a technology. You can invest in it. Yes, you can be a fan of it. But if you worship it like a religion, you're going to be disappointed. That's not what this is, right? So many of these guys are coping hard today, saying all kinds of craziness and madness. But, this is why you got to rise above that low IQ type of thinking. And they don't realize what's happening. And Larry Fink has been telling them the whole time, even though Larry Fink launched a Bitcoin ETF, he's been talking about tokenization, and BlackRock's been tokenizing treasuries and much more. They started on Ethereum. They're expanding to other blockchains. They're involved in stablecoins and much more. So as Larry Fink said, tokenization is the future of finance. They're going to tokenize real estate, stocks, commodities, you name it. It will all be on the blockchain. Guys, incredible news. Now, what's surprising, gold bug Peter Schiff even came out against XRP. This is interesting. He says, I get the rationale for a Bitcoin reserve. I don't agree with it, but I get it. We have a gold reserve. Bitcoin is digital gold, which is better than analog gold. So let's create a Bitcoin reserve too. But what's the rationale for an XRP reserve? Why the hell would we need that? So Peter here, going off script, kind of supporting Bitcoin, now bashing XRP. But his thing is he's trying to get as many people to continue to invest in gold, and it's not working out for him. So he constantly attacks Bitcoin. But now that XRP is getting a bit more of the spotlight, he's starting to panic and starting to talk about XRP. What's surprising, Charles Hoskinson, founder of Cardano, replied to his tweet saying, because XRP is a great technology, a global standard, survived for a decade through many harsh cycles, and has one of the strongest communities, I think the president made the right decision. Now, as mentioned, the reserve will include Cardano. So I think it makes sense to have the top altcoins in there and ones that are proven now, right? So Solana, Cardano, XRP are all proven, including Ethereum. And obviously, Bitcoin is what it is. And guys, like I said, needless to say, this is incredibly bullish news. And I think we're starting to see the V-shaped recovery here on the charts. And we're seeing green across the board. Many altcoins are starting to move. Bitcoin, of course. So be patient. Remember, this market is volatile. It will be a roller coaster ride on the way up. So we have the positive news. We got the reversal we've been looking for after being oversold. But don't be surprised if we see mini corrections on the way up. You have to check your emotions at the door and look at the data. That's what I've been trying to point you guys to for a long time. And I told you the macro backdrop is setting up beautifully. The government is on board. All of these things we're setting up, and here you go. Right. So the other important thing I would like to remind you guys, make sure you have a cash out plan. Bull markets don't last forever. A bear market will come. People will come with all kinds of narrative. How can a bear market come? The United States is going to buy crypto. Tony, you're an idiot. But they're getting caught up with emotions and they're becoming prisoners of the moment. Markets always move in cycles. Look at the gold market. Look at the real estate market. It doesn't matter if the government's buying gold or whatever. It all moves in cycles. And remember, a lot of this follows global liquidity, right? So keep that in mind, guys. You have to look at the macro. You have to learn from history of what markets have done in the history. And you can imagine people were saying the same thing before 2008. How can the housing market crash? That is the foundation of all assets in the United States, people owning homes, right? And look at what happened. Same thing with the dot-com boom. How could dot-com stocks crash when everybody's going to use the internet? Everybody is using the internet, but markets move in cycles. So please keep that in mind. Guys, quick word from our sponsor, and that is VeChain. VeChain is one of the top layer one enterprise blockchains out there. They are working with many enterprises globally to build Web3 and sustainability projects. Some of the great features of the VeChain blockchain includes it's secure, affordable, scalable, fast, and sustainable. And I've been a VET token holder for a long time, going back to 2018. I'm very bullish on this project. Some of the enterprises they're working with include Givenchy, Walmart China, BMW, PwC. That's a top 4 accounting firm in the world. They're also working with Boston Consulting Group. So if you'd like to learn more about VeChain, go to vechain.org. Link will be in the description. Now, guys, I want to give you some more data on the charts as to why this news and the move on the charts is bullish, because what we saw is that Bitcoin filled critical CME gap price points, and it did that between $78,000 and $80,000, and now between $92,000 and $94,000. So very good signs. The data now, right, guys? Not emotions, but the data here. And this is the beautiful setup for us to continue the upward price movement. So seasonality wise, as I've talked to you guys about before, for the stock market and crypto, March, April, and May, historically in a bull market, have been very good for the market. So this is all lining up beautifully. And here, a crypto currently highlighted that a close above $91,000 today, because we got the weekly close and the daily close. He says that close, and we will confirm the false breakdown. Also likely means that we saw our local bottom on the final shakeout capitulation event. So the charts are looking great here. Here, a crypto wizard trolling the bears a bit, saying, clear manipulation. Would you like some fries with all that salt, bears? Bears got left behind by a brutal trap. Bitcoin is now in the distribution phase as expected, bring on more upside. So, obviously bears were calling for the top of the market. Many were saying, oh, this thing is over, right? You guys saw the comments, and I was saying, no. Put the emotions aside and look at the data. The top is not in. This top of this bull market is not in. We still got more upside, and we're still in the macro fifth wave. So many were giving up. They were in dismay, posting bearish, it's over. This bull market sucks. And I was like, no, guys, no, right? I've been on here saying it. And I got a lot of negative comments on X, on YouTube. I've been putting in all the data in my newsletter. I've been telling you guys it's not over based on the data. Now, we also saw today another billion in USDT minted. And I shared with you guys just the other day, if not yesterday or the day before, there was a billion minted on February 28th. I think that was Friday. So we're seeing stablecoin liquidity jumping. This money's going to go into buying the dips and sending us to higher prices, guys. So we often talk about tracking what the whales are doing. And we also saw hundreds of millions in USDC minted just this past week. So everything coming into alignment here, guys. Folks, that's the news. I would love to hear what you guys think about this. Obviously, incredible bullish news. We knew that the United States was talking about the crypto reserve. We didn't know which assets outside of Bitcoin. But to hear directly from the horse's mouth, from the president saying XRP, Solana, ADA, ETH, I mean, incredible. He also mentioned that they could include other cryptocurrencies. So could it put Chainlink, AVAX, others? Maybe. We'll have to wait and see. But hey, I have Bitcoin, ETH, XRP, Solana, and ADA in my portfolio. So I love this news. And guys, just imagine, I'll leave it here with you guys. Tomorrow, the SEC and Ripple announce this thing is concluded, or even this week. XRP's price is going to go bonkers based on it's already finding strength moving up, right? Remember what I was saying? It would be better for that news to come as the price is recovering versus the price in the downtrend still trying to find a bottom. So fingers crossed. We hear from the SEC this week and Ripple. Oh my gosh. Watch out. XRP is going to go bonkers. Guys, that's the news. Let me know what you think. Leave your thoughts and comments below. Hit the thumbs up button. A great way you can support me, guys, if you appreciate my content, is by subscribing to my free email newsletter. It's 100% free. It's on Substack. Check out my book on Amazon. It's available in paperback and digital. And if you want to expand your crypto knowledge, check out my new course at mycryptocourse.com. This is a comprehensive course that covers every aspect of crypto. And best of all, it includes expert commentary. You will hear from founders, CEOs, and innovators in the space. They will break down the different aspects of crypto for you. It includes video content, of course, full text write-ups, and downloadable materials. Pay a one-time fee, get lifetime access, and go at your own pace. And you can share to log in with your friends and family if you want. So if you'd like to learn more, guys, go to mycryptocourse.com. Thank you for watching and listening. I appreciate you all, and I'll talk to you all later.